poetry reading and a discussion. And please feel free to ask any questions you want to, whether it be about the poetry itself, the form, the art form, or the things I write about, or my life and times, or anything like that. Just to get things started, I'm going to do a couple of poems. The first one is called This Poetry. The reason why I wrote this poem was because, the reason why I started writing poetry was because I wasn't a very good speaker, and I had so many different opinions on things, and I could never get up in public and speak about it, but I found that when I put it into poetry, I got away with a lot. So basically it's because I didn't want to talk to people, and then all of a sudden people wanted to talk to me about the poetry. So I wrote this poem to try and describe the kind of poetry that I do. It's called This Poetry, and anybody wants to try and write it down, you spell this, D-I-S. This poetry is like a rhythm that drops. The tongue brings a rhythm that shoots like a shot. This poetry is designed for ranting, dancehall style, big mouth chanting. This poetry won't put you to sleep saying, follow me like your blind sheep. This poetry is not party political, not designed for those who are critical. This poetry is with me when I go to my bed. It gets into my dreadlocks and it lingers around my head. This poetry is with me when I am riding my bike, you know. I've tried Shakespeare, I have tried Pamirs, but this is the stuff I like. This poetry is not the kind that is written in a book. No, this poetry needs ears to hear and eyes to have a look. Yes, this poetry is verbal rhythm, no big words involved. And if I have a problem, the rhythm gets it solved. I have tried to be romantic. It did no good for me. I take a reggae rhythm and build my poetry. I could try something personal, but you've heard it all before. No written words are needed, cause plenty words in store. This poetry is called dub ranting. The tongue plays a beat and the body starts skanking. This poetry is quick and childish. This poetry is for the wise and foolish. Anybody can do it for free. This poetry is for you and me. Don't stretch your imagination. This poetry is for the good of the nation. Chant in the morning, I chant in the night, I chant in the darkness and under the spotlight. I passed through university, I passed through sociology, and then I got a dread degree in dreadful ghettoology. This poetry is with me when I take a walk, and when I am talking to myself in poetry I talk. This poetry is with me, below me and above, you see. This poetry is from inside me and goes to you with love.